number 8 of 100 for the 100 mold project. I was supposed to be doing a tray this week, but there were a few machine difficulties on the technical side, so instead I'm doing a jar. I hope to have some of the cool tray designs in next week, if not the week after. This jar was designed back in 2021 and is just now seeing the light of day. It's just basically a layer of tubes that are about a 1/4 inch in diameter. This is the first time I will be doing a pattern on the lathe like this, but the most unique thing is I will be transferring that same pattern to the inside on the lathe, which I haven't had to do before. I've just had to do straight-sided insides. To get this accomplished, I end up having to use 2 boring bars because as you can see here, if I did this one boring bar, it would actually have a crash. So you can see here, I first come in with the larger boring bar with a steep angle to get the shape of the jar on the insides. And then after that, I will come in with the smaller boring bar to clean up the bottom of the inside of the jar. And all this inside material is actually not there when I'm gonna go do it, but it wasn't showing in the simulation. The rest of the machining is incredibly straightforward, but I do find it oddly satisfying to watch, and it is a pretty cool pattern. So let's get started machining this. And now it's time for the first boring bar. I went a little dangerous on the lack of coolant here, but it worked out in the end and it's easier for filming. The cam decided to do each of these roughing passes individually for each tube. I probably could have gone back to try to get it to do all at once. It would have ended up being faster, but this was working and I didn't want to waste the time. And here's our basically finished jar. I ended up coming in again and doing one more finishing pass. The first finishing pass left a lot of little strings tight in the little grooves, and I thought this might be an easy way of removing them. And the mother mold is all done. It ended up looking really good and feeling great on the finishing side, so I am ready to start casting.